Well, a very good afternoon and welcome back to the final block at the Paris Grand Slam. We're at the Accor Hotels Arena in Bercy for the final block. We're looking forward to all the action and a very good afternoon to Annette Böhm.
Good afternoon.
Annette, the two fighters, Julia Figueroa of Spain up against Xie of China. That's the matchup. Julia Figueroa in white and Xie of China in blue. She's only tiny. She's, Julia Figueroa isn't the biggest of fighters, and we're only talking about the under 48 kilo category anyway. But Xie just seems so much tinier.
Yeah, that's right.
Than the others. Anyway, here she is in a medal match. You see that. That's quite a result in itself. You get to a medal match in a Grand Slam. That's a good achievement.
Yeah, you collect a lot of points for the world ranking list and also the Olympic qualification list.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about at the moment. Everybody is focused on achieving that goal. We're underway with the first of the medal matches then. Figueroa in the white judogi and Xie in blue. Got nice movement.
Yeah, very quick with footwork. Also, so from Figueroa.
Nice little koji to bring Xie down, but only onto her front, so no score. This is the best looking Chinese prospect at under 48 kilos since Wu Shugan.
Mm-hmm.
And then before that, it was Gao Feng. Going back a little bit now. I think she was a bronze medalist when you were.
In Athens?
Yeah, could be.
2004, some years ago.
Since then it's been slim pickings for the Chinese at 40, 48, 52, yeah. We had double Olympic champion in that time.
Mm-hmm.
At 52. She is trying to put them back on the map. Nice little effort left-sided. And that low Ippon Seoinage.
Preparation with the koji, and then she for sure tries to get through or come through with a big technique there. For example, the Ippon Seoinage, Ippon Seoinage. Shido now given to the Spaniard for being passive.
It's maybe off the pace a little bit.
Yeah.
Not bad little effort.
Yes, the attempt there for the transition from Tashi to Nevasa to the ground.
And getting animated about it all.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep.
Brought Xie down heavily there. Let's have a look and see how she landed. Here's the take. Yep. Good call from the referee. She felt that attack right away and had the counter going. Minute 20 odd left to go. Wazari down then. Xie. Figueroa continuing to impress at every level.
Yeah, that's right. It's a good improvement from her.
Some fighters have just been able to step up that gear, haven't they?
Next
Just
one.
at the right time.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to have to do a little bit more than just pulling her opponent around. You've got to settle down a little bit and come up with a really, something that is more substantial than just winning the grips.
Yeah.
No time now. Very little time left for anything other than your last roll of the dice here. Yeah, couldn't come up with anything that really threatened Figueroa. And Xie loses out. Julia Figueroa of Spain takes the bronze medal.
Médaille de bronze sur le tapis numéro 4 pour l'Israël. On mat for bronze medalist in white for Israel, Gina Rishoni. And on mat 3, the bronze medalist in white for Spain. Et sur le tapis numéro 2, médaille de bronze pour l'Espagne, Julia Figueroa. These are the highlights.
It was odd because it was the one big effort that Xie put in that resulted in her getting countered. And it's an odd one to get countered from because, to get down that low, first of all, it's difficult for Xie to get down that low. And then when she does get down that low, she finds Figueroa waiting for her with an effective counter.
Exactly. And she did just in the right moment. Figueroa did the right thing. It's a thing you have or you don't have. It's the feeling. Just to react like that.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the final, women under 48 kilos. Et maintenant, sur le tapis numéro 3, la finale, catégorie féminine moins de 48 kilos. The referee is from Spain, Mr. Manuel Cortez.
Coming up next, the final of the under 48 kilo category. Munkbat Urantsetsig of Mongolia faces Charlene van Snick of Belgium. It'll be Munkbat in the white judogi, van Snick in blue.
And in blue for Belgium, the European champion. Et en bleu pour la Belgique, la championne d'Europe 2015.
José Manuel Cortez, the referee in the middle for this one.
Everybody clap your hands, clap, clap. Et on tape dans les mains pour accueillir les judokas.
There's a look at Van Snick on the right-hand side of your screen, and on the left, a former world champion, Munkbat Urantsetsig, Olympic bronze medalist in 2012, Charlene van Snick. So, high-quality matchup for a high-quality final. Paris Grand Slam. Both of these fighters will fancy their chances on the ground. They both feel reasonably comfortable there. This will be oddly enough, this is the first time that Van Snick has made it into a Grand Slam final. Munkbat's already won 2.
Yeah.
So it's a real triumph for Van Snick. It would be if she could take the title here. Munkbat came in to the competition as the #1 seed. So I guess the money's got to be on her. And Snick was one of the top 8.
Yeah.
But not in the top 4. It's Munkbat, however, who's at a slight disadvantage, having picked up the single Judo. That was nice. That was really determined to get really close, pull her opponent in, got the arm in the perfect position. Just couldn't get enough push to get a bigger score, but enough to get a Yuko on the board, and now a chance to work on the ground.
Yeah, again
Just can't get past that left leg.
Exactly. She tries to get close to her head for the Osekomi. Good defense there from Van Snick.
But Munkbat was absolutely determined to get the top half in really close. And that's why, even though Van Snick didn't go over for a bigger score, she couldn't get off it. There was enough there from the initial entry to come up with a score. Yuko the lead for Munkbat. We've got a minute to go. See, that was different there.
That was
nowhere
near
her.
Yes. Yeah.
Assuming that there's some kind of tape or something that's come off the foot, or it could be a nail that has to be clipped. She may have broken a nail on the toe, and that'll have to be clipped off. So, ouch. Yeah, Munkbat was world champion, deservedly so. She had a poor time of it in London in 2012. But just got the weight wrong. She left it too late to cut the weight, and when she got there, she was just too weak, and it was painful for everybody to see. Since then, she's really, kept on top of it. And every time she comes, she makes weight and looks strong. She actually looks strong at 48, whereas in London she looked as though you could push her over with one finger. But she's got it right now. Inside the last minute, and Snick took a little bit of time there whilst Munkbat was being seen to have a word with her coach, albeit at a distance. Got some instructions, and now she looks enthused to go again.
Oh, the attempt there for lifting Van Snick out. Or lifting her up for a huge attack. Luckily, the leg from Snick was between Munkbat's legs.
Oops. Just the foot now. Yep. She had a little pull on the arm, but that's gonna do.
Ah, and she realized that now.
A third Grand Slam title for Munkbat Urantsetseg of Mongolia. Silver to Charlene van Snick, her first Grand Slam silver medal. First time she'd been in a final, so can't be all bad for the Belgian, to be honest.
Gold medalist in white for Mongolia. Médaillé d'or représentant la Mongolie, Munkbat Urantsetseg.
Abu Dhabi, Baku, and now Paris.
Her third gold medal in a Grand Slam.
So there's only 2 men, because we moved from Moscow, and then Tokyo.
Yep.
Wrap it all up. It's really wrapped the arm up nicely there. Have another look at it here. Gets really deep in there.
Yeah.
You know, because she grabs underneath. That's the thing. You're not getting off that.
Exactly.
Here, you know.
Yeah.
Right
was high
underneath.
enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She was high enough up to be able to pull her opponent in. That hand had a use.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
You bring her in. You're not getting off that. Right. That's not us.
Please welcome on mat 2. In white for the Netherlands, number 29 at the World Ranking, Judo. And in blue for Mongolia, silver medalist at the World Championships in 2013, Dashtava Amartushim. Sur le tapis numéro 3, en judo du blanc pour la Suisse, le numéro 37 mondial, Ludovic Chamartin. Il est composé en judo du bleu, l'Ouzbek, Chamartin.
Right, coming up next, Jeroen Muren of the Netherlands. His opponent is Dashtava Amatushin of Mongolia. It will be Muren in the white judogi and Dashtava in blue. There's a term that they use in English. The nearly man. And Jeroen Muren has been the nearly man for a while now. This medal here, if he can take a bronze at the Paris Grand Slam, will help him to get rid of that tag. Well, at least he'll take him somewhere there. Down there at number 29 on the world ranking list, so could really do with some points here. Belgian Yam has just taken his place in the chair, having gone off with Munkbat initially as the gold medalist. He then had to come back and sit down and coach Dashtava. They've only sent one coach, the Mongolians. They normally have another woman here, but well, a couple of women. They've got women coaches, but no coach for the women. So Belgian Yam is covering both bases. joins Dashtova in the Judo column, but just 1, whereas Dashtova has already picked up 2. There's so much time left on the clock. Nice little effort there from Murin.
Yes. A little bit slowly, but still he didn't stop. He continued on the ground.
Little over half the contest still to come. No score yet. So Murin comes in for that attack, manages to stay off the scoring part of his body, just lands on his backside there, and Dashtova just misses out on picking up a score.
This is a good grip now from Dashtova. His right hand there on the back controls the head of Murin. For Murin. Well, he has to use it now. Couldn't.
Murin, however, picks up a second penalty now.
Yeah. Uchigari attempt there from Dashtova. Ah, that was a poor attempt from Dashtova.
Just fell flat, didn't he?
Yeah. Judo fence. Dashtova wants to get the right arm there from Murin to control him. And Murin wants to get a grip on the back. Behind the neck from Dashtova. Also the Gari attempt.
He's got him that time.
Counter.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, it's Murin got involved in the same thing that he was involved in before. The first occasion, Dashtova put him on his backside. The second time, you could see Dashtova make the correction. So when he was coming down, he was lifting much higher. Put him on his back.
Yeah.
The bronze medalist in blue for Mongolia. Médaille de bronze en bleu pour la Mongolie. Dashtova Amartovshin, winner of mat 3. Bronze medalist in blue for Uzbekistan. Et le vainqueur sur la tête du tapis numéro 3.
Let's have a look at Dashtova and his finish.
Yeah. Turned him.
Yeah, he's got the leg going, but it's that top half of the body that uses to drive the top half of his body. Yeah.
The right arm controls Murin. Yep.
He stays a little bit closer to him at the top, gets his body close to him at the top so he can bring him down on his back, using the leg to get him high enough to lift him, which he didn't last time. or the first time round.
Yeah.
Nice correction from Dashtova. Right, we come now to the final of the under 60 kilo category. Vincent Lemar of France faces Takato Naohisa.
Mesdames et messieurs, la Fédération internationale de judo aimerait vous présenter une
Vincent Lemar of France in the white judogi, Takato Naohisa in white.
And now it's time for the final in the men under 60 kilograms category. Et maintenant, sur le tapis droit, la finale des catégories masculines moins de 60 kilos. The referee is from Mongolia, Mr. Bokvar Marshbar. And now please welcome in white for France, silver medalist at the Baku Grand Slam this year. Représentant la France en judo guillemot, Vincent Lemar. And in blue for Japan, bronze medalist at the World Championship this year. Et en bleu pour le Japon, troisième des championnats du monde 2015, Takato Naohisa.
Well, what a job Vincent Lemar has on his hands.
Oh, yes.
You'd like to think that when you're in your house, you know,
You're the boss.
that you're the boss. It's the other way around here.
Mhm.
No one has
I guess
bossed
so too.
Takato. Well, not today anyway. Takato has looked in terrific form. 3 Ippons, 2 Wazaris, 2 Yukos. He's scored on everybody. He really has done a terrific job today. Oddly enough, only Ludovic Chamatan went the distance. I don't know what happened there, but Lemar picked up a Shido already. Thought about going over on one side.
A weak attack there from Lemar. The Sumigashi attempt.
So weak that the referee decided to call that a false attack. Bit harsh.
Yeah.
I think he genuinely wanted to throw him with that and not use it as a get out for a grip,
Yes.
you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
He just failed. Failed attack for me is different from a false attack. False attack is, I don't like this grip, I'm going to just do something. Or I know that I've got to attack because it's 20 seconds or something.
Exactly. When you lose your grip and you see that it just jumped in
Yeah.
in front
Or-
of the opponent. And
Or I'm on the edge, I better do something.
yeah.
2 penalties picked up by Lemar then, and Takato, I don't think that's going to come into it for him. He's just busy looking to throw all the time.
Oh, 3 minutes to go. With 2 Shidos on the board against Lemar. Oh, brilliant. Almost had him.
Combinations, you know, that's a mark of a top quality player, to be able to pull off combinations, you know, at really high level. Kochi and then going outside for the attempted Osodogari. halfway, a little over halfway.
Yeah, one-sided grip, that was good. Although he only had one side to control. He controlled him in such a good way. Vasari for that. So quick, and this was absolutely the perfect position for him to get underneath.
It's
where his body was perfect. Also his rotation.
That's Takato's execution of Kataguruma.
Yep.
Which I regret to inform some people at home who swore that with the new rules that would go out of the window. Well,
no.
that just came back in then. Lots of fighters executed that way. Lots of fighters. They adapt, you know. And that was beautifully done there. Makikomi effort from Vincent Limar. Doesn't shake Takato, however.
He really tries everything to close that gap, Limar. Inside the last minute. That can happen. Yes,
left him with some degree of discomfort.
Yes.
Whack. There'll be more swelling on those already swollen ears.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, gee, beautiful.
Just managed to get off that. That was nice from Limar to sense that I'm not going to stop this. I've got to turn off.
Yep.
You know, really off balance there.
And despite the fact that Limar had a better grip, he controlled him, but Takato didn't give him any time to let him control. He just attacked from this position. Brilliant. He never stops. You always have to be careful about his attacks and his movements. And the thing is, he's not just working because of the clock, of the time, to burn out the time. He's really working to, he really wants to go for the arm lock, for the osaikomi. He's not only looking at the scoreboard and think about how to keep him busy on the ground. It was a good fight.
It was, and he was momentarily in osaikomi.
Yeah.
So, you know, Annette Berm's quite right. He wasn't there just to try and burn up the clock.
Yeah.
He genuinely wanted to either pin his opponent in osaikomi or to secure the arm lock. Neither of those came off in the end, but the other thing was that time did run out. And Takato Naohisa ended up with gold medal, the Grand Slam title here in Paris. Vincent Limar, a good effort and a good result from the Frenchman, and a good round of applause from the home crowd as well for his efforts. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from this one.
This is his 5th gold medal in the Grand Slam. Il s'agit pour le japonais de la 5e victoire en Grand Slam. After the highlights, we continue with the awarding ceremony for women under 48 kilos. À l'issue des ralentis sur les écrans, nous procéderons à la remise de récompenses des moins de 48 kilos.
Right, I think we're getting ready for the awarding ceremony in the under 48 kilo category. Let's go down to the far end of the competition hall. Annette Berm has got the list of medal winners.
Yeah. So, the under 48 kilo category. The two bronze medalists are Shira Rishoni of Israel and Julia Figueroa of Spain. Silver goes to Charlene van Snick of Belgium. And gold goes to Mongolia, Mungpat Urantsetsek.
The prize money will be presented by the IJF guest.
How huge this medal looks. Look.
Those medals get smaller and smaller the further up the weights you go. By the time that they get to the plus 100 or the plus 78 kilo category fighters, they're just like necklaces.
Flowers presented on behalf of the sponsoring manager of LTM. Les fleurs sont remises par la responsable de notre partenaire LCL, Madame Sophie Moïse-Bichot. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the national anthem of Mongolia.
And now the national anthem of Mongolia.
Thank you very much. Group picture with our VIP in Judo.
First of the gold medals awarded then.
Yep.
Mungpat Urantsetsek. Charlene van Snick took the silver medal, and there were bronze medals for Julia Figueroa of Spain and Shira Rishoni of Israel. That was the medal podium. Nice
And
shot.
now it's time to focus on the bronze medal contest for women under 52 kilos. Et maintenant, place pour la médaille de bronze, catégorie féminine, moins de 52 kilos.
Right, I think we've got the what effectively is the bragging rights at 52 kilos for Japan. Shishimi Ai faces Hashimoto Yuki. The two Japanese will battle it out and go head to head.
Veuillez accueillir sur le tapis numéro 3, en judo blanc pour la France.
There's Shishime on the left-hand side of your screen and Hashimoto on the right.
Représentant le Kosovo en judo bleu, Vistar Krasnić. And now, Paris Club, your
We
hands.
spoke about one of the shortcomings, as I see it, in Hashimoto Yuki's game, if you like,
Yeah.
and that's her inability to come up with big scores in Tachiwaza when, you know, she comes up against high quality opponents. It really then does fall back solely to her ability in Newaza.
Yeah.
Now, she can knock over a few of the lower ranked players in Tachiwaza, but there's a group that she can't seem to throw.
Yeah.
She can hold them all, every single one of them, but there are a few that are now too clever to get involved in Newaza with her, and then she loses out.
Yeah.
Maybe a different fight now with Shishime, her teammate. Shishime must have practiced with her so many times. Will know every entry, every turnover that Hashimoto is going to offer up. Hashimoto lost out in her semi-final to Melinda Kalmendi, who has got very strong throwing skills. Was clever enough not to get involved in anything on the ground and didn't offer up really a single chance. That was great from Shishime. Again, you know, nice throwing skills. Comes up on the board with a score. It was momentarily in Osai Komi, but Wazari's on the board, so huge task now for Hashimoto. Nice turn.
It's a good control.
Yeah.
The better control.
Yeah, it wasn't the strongest of efforts, and Hashimoto didn't have to do. Shishime didn't have to do a great deal to avoid it before taking it over. And there's a nice Uchimata effort. Left-sided. They're really, you know, they all fancy their chances to throw Hashimoto. This is just what Hashimoto didn't need, you know, to lose to a teammate.
Yeah, that's always the worst.
You know, it's double the problem. Still a few chairs for Hashimoto from a travelling group from Komatsu. It includes Mr. and Mrs. Yoshida up there behind us.
Yep. Uchimata attempt, left-sided. Look at the arm, the left arm there from Shishime. Already broke up the grip. I mean, we know that if two Japanese are fighting or facing each other, it's not the most exciting fight because both have a similar style. You can't say in general that all fights between two who have the same nationality are not exciting. We also have seen some really battles. But concerning the Japanese, very often, almost always, and we can be happy that there's a Wasari. Very often it's a decision made by Shidos.
Yeah, this time Shishime was able to take over and counter Hashimoto's effort. It was nice enough, and since then, you know, she hasn't sat back. Tact enough, almost there again.
And Nashiwasa.
Yeah, that was it.
That was brilliant.
She did.
Yeah.
And it's two counters from Shishime, which tells me that you know, Hashimoto felt she was the one who had to do something while she was Wazari down. She'd be devastated. She doesn't take a loss easily. You know.
Who
lost,
does this?
and then lost to a teammate. Double jeopardy.
Bronze medalist in white for Japan. Médaille de bronze en blanc pour le Japon. Shishima Ai. The bronze medalist on last week was Priscilla Nieto for France. Her opponent from Kosovo, Vistra Krasniqi, could not compete due to an injury.
Shishime looks injured.
Yeah.
Limping off there a little bit, isn't she?
Yeah. Better control at the upper body. And she used the left leg and put it in front of Hashimoto. I hope you're gonna see this Ashiwasa. That was brilliant. Just in the right moment. Even Hashimoto didn't expect this one.
Yeah, very well done.
Yeah.
She never gets that right leg across.
Mm-hmm.
She just puts it in between the legs and it's just swept away. Never gets far enough across.
Yeah.
We come now to the final of the under 52 kilo category. Evelyn Schopp of Switzerland faces Mylinda Kelmendi of Kosovo. It'll be Schopp in the white judogi and Kelmendi in blue.
So can we say that's like a little comeback from Mylinda Kelmendi? Yeah.
Yeah.
The referee of this final is from China.
Wang Go-Chao is the referee for this one.
And now, Paris, clap your hands. Allez, on tape très très fort dans les mains pour accueillir les judokas.
This is the biggest contest of Evelyn Schopp's career.
Oh yeah.
I haven't looked it up, but
you knew it before. I mean, just in
yeah, I can always
confirm it.
guarantee. You know, you're in the final of the Paris Grand Slam,
wow.
facing from a double world champion. I think that's the biggest fight you've
That's
ever
what you
been
dream
in.
about.
Yeah. Schopp managing to break off the left arm for the time being anyway. Adopting the Sato Aiko approach
Yeah.
to the left arm. Those of you who've watched a lot of judo may remember Sato Aiko very famously employing that big left arm.
Yeah.
Well, it's the right arm because she's blocking Mylinda Kelmendi's left arm coming across. She did that successfully against Autumn Pavia, and now in the under 57 kilo category, Sato and Pavia are now Schopp attempting to do the same here against Kelmendi. And it was in Paris as well that took place.
Yep.
Kelmendi on the scoreboard with the Yuko. Countering and bringing down Schopp onto her side. So Kelmendi leads by Yuko.
Uchigari.
Too strong for Schopp. No shame in that. terrific effort all day to get this far, and then, you know, going over to a player of Kelmendi's quality is not only no shame, but actually not a great surprise. Kelmendi was red-hot favourite for that, and for very good reason, as you can see yourself at home. Glad to be back then, Kelmendi.
Absolutely.
Right, let's go down to the far end of the competition hall to see the awarding ceremony for the men in the under 66 kilo category. And once again, here is Annette with the medal winners.
Yes. So I think you meant at the under 60.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Kilo category, yeah. And
Mr. Sergei Soloveychik. Bronze medalist for Uzbekistan, Sharafuddin Lutfilayev. And for Mongolia, Dashtava Amartushin.
so the two bronze medalists, Dashtava Amartushin of Mongolia and Sharafuddin Lutfilayev of Uzbekistan.
Silver medalist for France.
Silver goes to Vincent Glima of France. And gold goes to... Oh, I still need some time.
Yeah, Mr. Soloveychik just
I was
making
too quick.
some makeshift repairs to the to the ribbon that came apart.
And gold goes to Takato Naoisha of Japan.
The prize money will be presented by the General Director of FSMI.
Les prix sont remis par le directeur général de la société SMI.
Mr. Bertrand de Rose.
It's awkward when that kind of thing happens.
Yeah.
That Sergei Soloveychik, the president of the European Judo Union, just did a fix-it-yourself job.
Flowers will be presented by the Vice President of the French Judo Federation.
Les fleurs sont remises par le vice-président de la Fédération française de judo, M. Michel Brousse.
Ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the
And
national
now
anthem of
the
Japan.
national anthem of Japan.
Pour
Yep.
l'hymne national du Japon.
Thank you very much. Group picture with a VIP Judo.
Takato Naohisa of Japan was the gold medal winner. Vincent Lemar took silver, and there were bronze medals for Amatufshin, Dashtava Amatufshin of Mongolia and Sharafuddin Lutfiliev of Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we've got the bronze medal contest in the under 66 kilo category. Sergio Olienic of Portugal will face Takajo Tomahumi of Japan. It'll be Olienic in the white judogi and Takajo in blue.
In white for Portugal, number 25 for the world ranking, Sergio Olienic. And in blue for Japan, the Asian champion, Takajo Tomahumi.
Sur le tapis numéro 3, en judogi blanc pour la Mongolie, Gordon Altanchuk. En judogi bleu pour l'Azerbaïdjan, Nijat Shikalizada.
Everybody clap your hands, fellas.
Takajo Tomahumi lost his semi-final to Georgi Zantaraya of Ukraine. Olienic lost out in the quarter-final to Nijat Shikalizada of Azerbaijan, and that put Olienic in the repechage contest where he defeated Italy's Elio Verde, and that put him in this contest against Takajo. It's Takajo and Olienic. Olienic in the white judogi and Takajo in blue. Not quite as successful with that effort as Takato.
Just thought about that. I would just want to say similar, but
Yeah,
it wasn't
similar.
very similar. The attempt
Yeah.
or the
Setup
thought was
the
set
yeah,
up well.
yeah. The setup was there. The finish,
The execution.
yeah,
was-
execution, absolutely was lacking. He probably knocks them all over in Portugal with that.
Yes.
Maybe he knocked a few of them over here this morning.
Hmm.
I didn't see a great
Yep.
deal of Olienic.
Yeah, me neither.
Actually, was there from Takajo. Not sure how close he came because at a slightly different angle. So probably just got a little bit of the hip and thigh down onto the mat, but none of the upper body.
Yeah. Whoa.
Rosari was given. So, Takajo leads by Wazari. Just made the job for Olienic even more difficult. Going to be a second while they tidy something up with Takajo now. Doesn't look anything too serious, so should be back on the mat in a couple of seconds. The Japanese with 1 gold so far. Under 60 kilo category. They didn't send anyone in the under 48 kilo category.
No, this is a little bit strange. They are so strong in that category, but
Hashimoto and Shishimi ended up battling it out for the bronze. We'll see another All-Japan matchup in the under 57 kilo category when Odaka Nae takes on Yoshida Tsukasa.
mm-hmm.
And in the under 63 kilo category, they just sent the one fighter. That was Mine Miho. She lost out to... No, they sent Nishikawa. Nishikawa went out early. She lost to Mia Hermansen. But Mine lost in the quarterfinal to Martina Traidos of Germany. She then defeated Elisabeth Telsido of Greece to take her place in the repechage contest. It'll be Jerby and Mine, but that's a way to go yet before we get that far. And no chance for gold for the Japanese women, which is unusual.
Yeah, absolutely.
Takajo could give us a second rendition of the Japanese national anthem. No, he can't, because he's fighting for bronze. It's Akimoto Hiroyuki.
In the under 73
in the
kilo
under
category.
73 kilo
yes.
category, you could
Yep.
let us hear it again. For those of you who haven't heard it enough. A little over a minute and a half left to go. Takajo still leading by that Wazari.
Big outside attempt there from Olenic. A minute 20.
Yeah,
That was
do. Yeah,
And this is again, you see that the Japanese, they have like always a second push. They go
Yes.
in and then they start completely from new. This is not very often, you don't see this very often, but it's typical for Japanese
good finish.
judo style. Yeah. Always they come out and give them some more, a bigger push.
Well, Takajo won't feel entirely lost then, having
Yeah.
at least salvaged something from, a lofty position, because he would have been one of the favourites. So he's still come away with the top 4 finish and a bronze medal. Well, podium finish and a bronze medal. We'll have some highlights from this one.
Let's light it up until our heart
There's that second push that Annette was talking about. That's what did for Olenek there. All right, we've got the final now of the under 66 kilo category. Davidosh Timocheleg of Mongolia faces Georgi Zantaraya of Ukraine. It's Davidosh in the white, Judogi Zantaraya in blue.
The referee is from Brazil. Please welcome Mr. Edison Minakawa. And now, please welcome the judoka in white for Mongolia, winner of the Asian Games last year.
Veuillez accueillir les judokas en blanc pour la Mongolie, le champion, celui qui a gagné les Jeux d'Asie 2014, Timocheleg Davidosh.
And in blue for Ukraine, the 2009 world champion.
Et en bleu pour l'Ukraine, le champion du monde 2009,
Georgi Zantaraya.
Those are the two fighters then. Busy man, Baojin Yam, the coach.
Oh, yes.
Looking after the women and the men.
Yeah. So this is an absolutely high quality final between Davidosh, the number 1 seed here, and Zantaraya, the number 2 seed.
One goes head to head with
Yeah.
two. Okay.
This is really great. Both with brilliant throwing skills. Both are not afraid to be attacked because they have a good feeling of defense, to defense the attack from their opponents. Very upright fighters. Voila, yeah. Oh, that was good.
Who's gonna go?
Yeah.
One way and then the other.
A little bit more control here. We had Davidosh. Unusual to see Zantaraya losing control. Yeah. And again. Oh!
Oh, and he did
My
turn it
God.
in the air.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't believe that. He felt that and
Yeah.
he turned in the air. That's incredible.
Absolutely.
He spun himself.
Yeah, these two fighters are really crazy.
That was incredible.
Yep.
I think only Zantaraya could do that. You know, along with Davidosh, only Zantaraya could pull off something like that.
Keeps that left arm from Zantaraya under control.
Tries to ambush him,
Yeah.
throwing the right arm up and around the collar for a Koshi-Garuma type attempt. But doesn't come off.
Oh, interesting.
Here we go again.
Again. Oh. Whoa! My God. That's what you said before. That really both are not afraid of the attacks from the opponent. Always a little bit quicker to avoid.
Crowd like it.
Yeah, that's really spectacular.
Seoinage,
You've
low.
seen that?
Ippon Seoinage, and then the counter attempted.
Yeah.
This time didn't come off. Who was it that pulled the counter off? Was it Charlene Van Snick?
Oh, wasn't it Figueroa?
Figueroa against Shear.
Yeah,
against Shear.
Chinese.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Good counter, that was. Didn't quite work for Santaraya, however. Still 2 minutes left to go.
Wow, yeah.
Plenty of time. Again, another low right-sided Ippon Seoinage effort.
No second push, like the Japanese.
Thinking about it again.
Whoa, my God.
Yeah, this time onto his front.
Yeah. It's just this little rotation from your upper body to get him on the back or on the side. Yep.
Kojikaki, and then almost again.
Wow.
This is a tricky one. Inside the last minute now. Crowd appreciating it because they've seen really good attacking judo from both fighters. Just a single score on the board from Davidov at Yuko. He was chasing him down, wasn't he? But he accepts the penalty. Having left the contest there, 40 odd seconds left to go.
Oof, almost threw himself. Oh, couldn't come out because of the fence from Santaraya with his legs.
Oh, he's called Osaikomi, but not now.
Yeah, for a short moment. Oh, Santaraya looks a little bit desperate. 8 seconds. Da war durch. He knows that he could afford one more. So gold medal for the Mongolian women and now for the Mongolian men. Good first day for that team. It was a good fight, really good fight.
Effort from the get-go, right from the start of the contest. Both fighters going at it.
Yeah.
Nice, open, attacking judo. Just a single yuko, but it was, there was really good attacking judo there. Enjoyed watching that. Davdos Tumurkele, the gold medalist in the under 66 kilo category. President of the International Judo Federation and his wife taking in today's final block.
Yeah.
Yeah, some highlights.
Quelques ralentis des meilleurs moments de cette finale.
That was it.
Yes, that was the yuko. And a happy face.
And now,
Davados.
we're ready for the awarding ceremony. Women under 52 kilo.
Okay. Annette, you're up again.
Yes.
Women in the under 52 kilo category. Here's Annette.
Yeah.
Presented by the General Treasurer of the International Judo Federation.
So, we have the two bronze medalists.
Mr. Nasser Al-Damemi. Bronze medalist
First
for
goes to
France,
Priscilla Gneto of
Nieto.
France.
And for Japan, Shishime Ai.
And the second bronze medal goes to Shishime Ai of Japan. Silver goes to Evelyn Chopp of Switzerland. And the gold medalist from Kosovo, Majlinda Kelmendi.
The prize money presented by the Vice President of the Conseil Régional Île-de-France.
Les prix seront remis par le vice-président du Conseil régional d'Île-de-France, Monsieur Francis Barny.
Flowers presented by the Vice President of the French Judo Federation.
Les fleurs sont remises par le vice-président trésorier général de la Fédération française de judo, Monsieur Didier Rousseau.
Ladies and gentlemen, we kindly request you to step up for the national anthem of Kosovo.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national du Kosovo.
Now the national anthem of Kosovo.
Thank you very much. Picture with our VIP judoka.
A few photographs now. Linda Kelmeny, the gold medalist. Evelyn Schopp, the silver. Shishimi Ai and Priscilla Neto were the bronze medalists.
We'll now focus on the next bronze medal contest, women under 57 kilos.
Et maintenant, place pour la médaille de bronze, catégorie féminine à moins de 50
Okay, we've got another head-to-head with the Japanese. This is in the under 57 kilo category. Udaka Nae faces Yoshida Tsukasa.
Yeah.
It's Udaka in the white judogi, Yoshida in blue. And mum and dad are still up there
On mat 2,
doing their filming.
please welcome in white for Japan, the 2014 World Champion, Udaka Nae. In blue also for Japan, winner of
Be
the
really
Cuban
something if
Grand Slam
Yoshida
this year, Yoshida
can win here.
Tsukasa. Sur le tapis numéro 3, en judo blanc pour la Hongrie, Caracas Edwig, vice-championne d'Europe 2015. Et en bleu pour l'Autriche, la championne d'Europe 2010, Sabrina Wilsposer.
Udaka just got that little, well, so has Yoshida, little bun at the very front of the forehead there,
Yeah.
just to keep that little bit of hair off out their eyes. Yang Zhuli, the Chinese, famously always was flicking her head to get. And I thought, why didn't you just cut it?
Yeah, it's easier.
If you've got the luxury of being able to cut your hair, always flicking her head. Won the gold medal in the under 78 kilo category in Beijing. Yeah, the Chinese are searching for a few replacements. They had a successful time in Beijing with their women's team, and now looking to climb that ladder again. Xiang Dongmei, Yang Zhuli, and Tong Wen
Mm-hmm.
took the gold medals for the Chinese, and now Yu Song maybe. We'll see her tomorrow. The super heavyweight for the Chinese, looking to replace Tong Wen. Mind you, in London, Idalis Ortiz, the Cuban, took the heavyweight title, so Olympic title. So it currently rests with the Cubans. Yoshida has picked up the single Shido. It must have been something to do with the. Who was it that they had the break for? With the toe, was that in one of the first fights that we saw? Yeah, that was early on. That was already in the final blocks. I'm not sure when Yoshida had her foot strapped up. Can't remember her starting the day with the foot strapped up, but anyway. Both fighters pick up penalties, but it's Yoshida's second. So a second penalty picked up now. Udaka just the one.
That was a good
Oh,
effort.
almost off the other
Yes,
side.
yes,
Inventive from Yoshida.
absolutely.
She's working on it. The third penalty picked up by Yoshida. That's unfortunate. It hasn't been that kind of contest for me. You know, you look at the scoreboard, 3 penalties, you wonder what she's done to get there, because she's been pretty active, hasn't she? Chased the contest well enough. Just committed a few errors.
Yeah.
Oh, time ran out. Yoshida picked up 3 penalties. Udaka just the 1. And
That was cute.
almost bumped heads
Oops,
there.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Shake hands.
And then Udaka Naya it is who took that one. See if they can unearth some highlights from that one. It was a little bit tactical, as Annette pointed out earlier on. When you get, teammates who know each other fairly well, it can prove to be difficult to come up with the big score. So it proved here.
Bronze medalist in blue for Austria.
Médaillé de bronze en judo du bleu pour l'Autriche, Sabrina Filmoser.
And of that 2 bronze medalist for Japan was Udaka Nae.
Et médaillé de bronze en blanc pour le Japon, Udaka Nae.
We come now to the final of the under 57 kilo category for women. Dodsurin Sumia of Mongolia faces Thelma Monteiro of Portugal.
Et maintenant, la
It will be
finale.
Dodsurin in the white judogi, Monteiro in blue.
Please welcome the referee from Germany, Mr. Andreas Hempel.
The number 1 seed, Dodsurin Sumia, faces the number 2 seed, Thelma Monteiro.
Yeah.
Bronze medalist at the 2015 Judo World Championships.
En blanc pour la Mongolie. La
3
médaille de
ippons,
bronze des championnats
1 Wazari
2015.
for Dodsurin
Sumia.
to this point.
And in blue, representing Portugal, the current European champion,
Et en bleu pour le Portugal, la championne d'Europe 2015.
Thelma Monteiro.
And for Monteiro,
Barriers one more
no
time.
ippons,
Clap your
1
hands.
Wazari, 1 Yuko. Hasn't been the most sparkling of days for Monteiro. Had a struggle on a couple of occasions. She's gone the distance in every fight so far. Well, no ippon, you would go the distance. Surin, however, has only gone the distance once today. Once out of 4. So that's not bad.
Yeah. Oh, that was good looking. Looked promising.
See, the difference there was not being able to keep hold. The arm got away,
Yeah.
didn't it? Here, look.
Yeah.
You can see the arms are away from
Grip
her.
was
Yeah.
only on the
Yeah,
lapel.
just off the lapel, yeah.
Yeah.
So no control of the arm. You get that arm, you can, and you tuck that in. The whole
Yeah.
body,
Yeah.
your opponent's body goes over and onto the back.
Hmm.
So, bit of a scare there for Montero in the opening few seconds. Oops. Just lost contact
Mm-hmm.
with the hands. No harm done. Andreas Hampel looking at that as a genuine effort to try and throw, and the hand's just slipping
Yep.
off. Oops. Yeah. No contact with the hands and just a kick of the foot. And
Yep.
she knows it. Yeah, she shook her head right away, wanted to put her hand out, said it was an accident. But, sometimes wacky gatami is an accident.
Yeah.
It's still a wacky gatami.
With some big consequences. Or bad consequences.
It's a nice combination
Yeah,
from Montero,
absolutely.
though. That's so much better, so much more attractive there.
Yep.
Straight from the Ashiwaza into the Satemi-waza.
Mm-hmm.
Nice work from the, dare I say, veteran. Oops. Surin, I'm sure by accident, catches Montero on the cheek, I think.
Oh, the
Ooh.
elbow. Oh, yeah.
Ghetto slap.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. Maybe a bit of a bruise there
Mm-hmm.
from Montero. I should put together a highlights package showing all the rough and tumble that
Yeah.
women's judo can offer up. I'm sure that one of them would feature Louis Malzahn.
Unforgettable.
A little swelling under the left eye already
Mhm.
for Montero. Elbow, yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
it's coming up. Oh, nice.
That
Actually,
was
was there
good.
again.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Good feeling for the situation.
Yeah. Yes, it was the counter to the Ashiwaza, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Still the single Shiro against Montero. Feeling that eye
Oh,
beginning
yeah.
to puff up.
Yeah.
Almost got caught there.
Yeah. I really like Montero today, or especially in that fight.
In this fight,
In
yeah.
this fight, so many different techniques. Not only
Yeah.
the drop Tsunage attempt or the Sumigaeshi attempt. This combination, this Ashiwaza start,
Yes.
2 steps, and then combined with the Tomoenage, then the Ashiwaza itself, and now the drop Tsunage. This is
Yeah.
a good mix.
Yeah, it's all look very attractive, and that's why. And there's
The
an
Ochi,
Ochigari, yeah.
Yes.
That's why on occasion when she doesn't perform like this, you wonder what's gone on.
Yep.
She's got all these weapons.
I mean, we know that Tama Montero has the feeling for these techniques. She
Yeah.
got a good feeling. But some contests in the past we have seen,
No weapons firing.
absolutely.
Well, no weapons fired. Looks a bit gritty at the moment.
Can't get out and turn Dorsuren.
30-odd seconds left to go. Not a bad effort.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have any turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the gi that Montero wants to do up, although that's what she's doing. She wants to take a break because she's finding it difficult to focus. Maybe the eye is beginning to water.
Yeah.
She wasn't hitting the eye, she was hitting on the cheek. But that pain there, maybe a little bit of swelling, everything.
And if you catch a
Yeah.
special point around the eye, then it immediately gets thick.
She got herself a bit of a break there. 20-odd seconds left to go.
But she was able to close that gap, both with Judo now.
Oh, again.
Yep.
Deutscherin looking for her own Kataguruma there. I don't think it's going to be long. It might be in the next cycle that we'll see some of these techniques are becoming successful. Because, you know, there's a lot of talk about, there's a difference between men's judo and women's judo. Well, there's bound to be different sexes. So, you know, but what we may see is the application of some techniques that we had previously said, okay, that's the male preserve. Some of the women, in particular, some of the lighter weights, they were being able to bring off these techniques, because we've seen it with the heavier weights from, say, 70, 78. They can come up with some absolutely spanking pickups, 63 even, you know, big ones.
Yeah.
You know, and you'd normally say, okay, well, you need to have that kind of male physique. No, just got to be strong.
Yep.
And some of the women are. Kim Polling, Laura Vargas Koch, they're all good at, you know, pickups. Strong fighters. Yo Abigail, big throws.
Begnanu.
Uchimata, Begnanu. Powerful throwers. Kayla Harris and Ochigari from Montero. Just forces Deutscherin back and off into that far right-hand corner. Almost going over on the left side there. Montero grabs
I
the shin, I think.
Yeah, something hurts. Yeah, the knee or the...
Yeah, just trapped it a little bit.
Yeah.
It didn't move immediately, got stuck for a little while. Oops. She was lucky to have moved Montero. Maybe that was Montero moving herself, just off to one side. Nice battle, this one.
Yeah.
No score yet, but good battle and another effort from Deutscherin. Slightly untidy, but put the effort in nonetheless. And there's a chance for the turnover, but couldn't hold on. Yeah, see, there's just
she missed the
hold
contact
on,
or lost the contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't hold on. The second Judo now causes the decision.
For Portugal. Médaillé d'or en bleu pour le Portugal. Thelma Monteiro.
Had you seen enough? Had you seen enough?
No.
I could have, I could have taken another
That was
20,
brilliant.
30
That-
seconds,
yes.
you know.
Quatrième victoire en Grand Slam pour la
And it wasn't as though we had inactivity from them. You know, you make the slightest slip in golden score, you're off. Celebrating with the teammates.
How nice is that?
Yeah.
That was a great fight.
Best fight of the day
Yeah.
for Montero.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for men under 66 kilos.
Cérémonie de remise de récompense catégorie masculine moins de 66 kilos.
The medals will be
So,
presented by the General Secretary
The awarding
of the
ceremony in the under
International Judo
66
Federation.
kilo
Les
category.
médailles sont remises par le secrétaire général de la Fédération internationale de judo et président de la Fédération française de judo, M. Jean-Luc Rouget.
The bronze medalist for
The two bronze
Mongolia
medalists
is
are
Altansuk
Dovdan Altansuk of Mongolia and Takashi Tomoumi of Japan. Silver goes to the Ukraine,
Silver medalist for
Georgi Zantaraya.
Ukraine is Georgi Zantaraya. And gold medalist for Mongolia.
And gold goes to
Davados
Davados Tomohulek of Mongolia.
The prize money presented by the referee director of the International Judo Federation.
Les prix sont remis par le directeur des arbitres de la Fédération internationale de judo.
Mr. Ben Achilles. And flowers presented by the Vice President of the French Judo Federation.
Les fleurs sont remises par le vice-président de la Fédération française de judo, M. Jean-René Girardot.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the national anthem of Mongolia.
Mesdames et
Now
messieurs,
the
veuillez
national
lever
anthem
l'hymne national de
of
la
Mongolia.
Thank you very much. Group picture with AFN.
More celebrations for the Mongolians then as they take gold, this time in the under 66 kilo category with Davados Tomohulek. Silver medalist was Georgi Zantaraya of Ukraine, and there were bronze medals for Takajo Tomohumi of Japan and Dovdan Altansuk of Mongolia. That was that.
Yeah.
We got two more weight categories to bring you. We'll start with the bronze medal match in the under 73 kilo category.
Will start at 9 a.m. the same as today.
Mesdames et messieurs, demain matin, reprise des compétitions à partir de 9 heures.
Igor Vanka of Germany faces Rok Dracic of Slovenia. It'll be Vanka in the white judogi and Dracic in blue.
Welcome to the under 73 kilograms.
Annette, tell us a little bit, if you can, about Igor Vanka.
Yes, that's a pleasure. So, Igor, his coach is also here. He trains in Hanover. There's a strong and big judo team. Also with the 200, one of the 200 kilo pairs, Dimitri Peters, Andre Breitbart, the heavyweight. It's quite a really strong group. There are also some strong women. And I like to watch Igor Vanka's judo because he's always somebody who wants to throw. So, okay, on the other side, you got a risk of being thrown because you're always more open and have to open yourself when you are active than when you are passive or follow some passive strategy. So he likes to throw, and he also already received some really good results this year. I mean, his opponent from Slovenia, Dracic, he's an experienced one, also
Been around for a while.
a busy fighter. But when I watch Igor's fights, then I never know. All is possible. So when he's on a mat. His coach Sven Loll is sitting on the mat, also a former Olympic medalist, silver medalist.
And in the chair
from Seoul.
For Rocky is the Olympic champion at under 63 kilos from London. Oskar Zolnia.
Yeah, so also good quality next to the mat. Good attempt there from, and a good second push from Igor Vanka. And they changed it, I think, to a higher score. That was a good one. And that's what I spoke about, his fighting and throwing skills.
Sumigashi didn't go anywhere there, did he? Just got blocked. Got a good lead here. There's plenty of time left.
Oh yeah, more than 3 minutes. I mean, it is a good lead, but still you have to pay a lot of attention. The worst thing is to stop fighting and just defend and try to and hope that time goes by very quickly, because then you're doing mistakes. You change your way of fighting and you are doing mistakes. Best thing is to keep everything under control, but to continue just with your judo. Oh, that was brilliant. Even that was good.
Good finish there.
Although he was under pressure.
Yeah, Vantka.
And I thought maybe he didn't have a grip just and drop him down. He really served it very well, so he really deserves it. A good day for him, for Igor. Good guy.
Yeah, he had the beating of Rocky today.
Yeah.
Bronze medalist in white for Germany.
Médaille de bronze en blanc pour l'Allemagne.
Igor Tvanke. The other bronze medalist for Israel was Sagi Muki.
That's the coach, Sven Loll.
Numéro 3, médaille de bronze pour l'Israël en bronze, Sagi Muki.
Very good.
You can't take that away from him. Scored on him twice. That was a convincing and comprehensive win there for Igor Vantka.
And look, he immediately went for the arm lock. I like that.
That sleeve there, that's what really did it, pulling it right across the body.
And we have seen it.
Yeah,
seen it before.
again, yeah.
No, again.
Any other, you get control of that arm, you've got to go, you know.
Yeah.
You go where that's being taken, you know, or else you haven't got any arm left.
Yep.
Right, we come now to the final of the under 73 kilo category. Rustam Orozhov of Azerbaijan faces Akimoto Hiroyuki of Japan. It's Orozhov in the white judogi, Akimoto in blue.
Numéro 1 mondial,
Rustam Orozhov. And in blue, representing Japan.
Et en bleu pour le Japon, le champion du monde 2010.
World champion in 2010, Akimoto Hiroyuki. And once again, parents, clap your hands. Clap, clap, clap.
See how Akimoto got here. As far as I remember, he was on really good form earlier on. 3 ippons en route to the final. Rustam Orozhov on his part also 3 ippons. Akimoto scores first here with Wazari. Really appreciated by the crowd as well.
Rustam Orozhov, always a pleasure to see him, to be honest. I mean...
Tomoe-nage, I think some of the crowd think that may have been Ippon.
Yeah.
You know?
Some. Orozhov won the Grand Slam in Baku this year. Grand Prix in Samsun and Grand Prix Tbilisi. He's really on a good way.
There you go again.
Yeah.
No. Just manages to avoid it. just put Akimoto under a little bit of pressure there. Getting in close and Akimoto taking a bit of a dive.
Akimoto's World Championship title is now also already 5 years ago.
Unbelievable.
Or old, 5 years old. Was in Tokyo.
Who did he beat in the final there? Was it his teammate?
So it was Dex Elmont.
Oh, Elmont, yeah, Elmont got silver that, yeah. Must have been in one of the Grand Slams or something, I remember Akimoto and Nakaya Riki going head to head. Grand Slam probably in Tokyo.
But definitely the Grand Slam in Tokyo some years ago. Nakaya Riki and Akimoto.
What was it in the final in 2011? That was the year after. Yeah, that was it then. Okay, memory's going a bit now. When you start missing out years.
Yeah.
Slightly frustrated at the moment. Morozov.
No pressure for Akimoto. He leads by Vasari. It's up to Rushov now to put some pressure on the Japanese.
Yeah.
Just he can risk anything. I mean, Trace there. And it's a big score. It's not only a Shido or Yuko, but it's a Vasari. You can go for it. Failed a little bit with his leg. Couldn't get him and lift him up.
Okay, that will finish it off.
Yeah.
Like you say, it's that second push. You know, you get there, there's a bit of a stop, and then that finish, that final push, is what takes him over. Rustam Orozhov of Azerbaijan losing out to Akimoto Hiroyuki of Japan, the gold medalist here in the under 73 kilo category. We've got another awarding ceremony to bring you, be the women in the under 57 kilo category. Before that, we're going to have a few highlights from this contest.
This is the fourth gold medal for Akimoto Hiroyuki in the Grand Slam.
Quatrième médaille d'or pour le japonais Akimoto Hiroyuki en Grand Slam.
ceremony.
Cérémonie de remise de récompense, catégorie féminine moins de 57 kg.
Medals presented by the head sports director of the International Judo Federation.
Les médailles sont remises par le responsable de la direction des sports de la Fédération internationale de judo.
Mr. Vladimir Barta. Bronze medalist for Austria, Sabrina Fields-Moser. And for Japan.
So the two bronze medalists in the under 57 kilo category are Sabrina Felsmoser of Austria and Utaka Nae of Japan.
The silver medalist is from
Silver
Mongolia,
goes to Dorsuren Sumia of Mongolia. And the gold medal goes to Thelma Monteiro of Portugal.
The prize money presented by the Vice President of the French Judo Federation.
Les prix sont remis par le vice-président de la Fédération française de judo, M. Federico Sanchis.
Flowers presented by the Vice President of the French Judo Federation.
Les fleurs sont remises par le vice-président de la Fédération française de judo, M. Claude Dubos.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the
And now the national anthem of Portugal.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national du Portugal.
Thank you very much. Picture with a VIP and judo card. On the next bronze medal contest for women under 63 kilos.
Et maintenant, combat pour la médaille de bronze, catégorie féminine, moins de 63 kg.
Right, coming up next, the bronze medal match in the under 63 kilo category. Mine Mio of Japan faces Yarden Jerby of Israel. It'll be Mine in the white judogi, Jerby in blue.
Israel, the 2013 World Champion, Judo.
Sur le tapis numéro 3, en blanc pour l'Italie, la numéro 9 mondiale, Émilie Jouel. En bleu pour l'Allemagne, la championne d'Europe 2015, Martina Travos.
And again, boys, clap your hands.
Minay and Jerby doing battle here. Jerby's thrown really nicely a couple of times today already. Minay won't want to be on the receiving end of it.
Yeah.
She'd rather be dishing it out herself. Let's see who comes out on top here. Almost caught her there. Good entry from
Minay.
Minay,
Yep.
yeah.
Very big outside. Close to Yuko. But not enough. Attacked on both sides. Jerby. That was a good one. Good Magikomi. I think because of the bridge.
Yes, yeah.
They gave the Vasari. Consequent. From Jerby.
She goes on a shoulder here.
Oh, well, she lost her
Yeah.
grip there with the
Yeah.
right arm. Still the contact on the shoulder, yeah.
Yeah, that was enough.
And that was good.
Minay wanting to get close to Jerby and try and come up with some kind of levelling score.
Yeah.
Just need to wait that, you wait a little, And Wango Chao didn't give a decision based on what he first saw as a flash. And when you see it on the replays, clear, no score.
Yep.
And he didn't give one. Whereas the temptation from a few is, oh, there must be something there. And you give something and you only have to take it away. Well done, Mr.
Better
Mr.
to wait.
Wong. Yeah.
Very good decision.
Really wants to get a head up, doesn't she? But there's no chance there. He's got a head caught in the gi. Half a minute left, or just a little over.
Well, she may have felt the pressure.
Yeah, definitely.
Derby.
Yeah.
That's it.
Derby, the one score was enough. A good score it was as well. Mine Neo not able to level things up. Yardin Derby of Israel takes the bronze medal in the under 63 kilo category. Should be able to get some highlights from this one.
Bronze medalist in blue for Germany.
Médaille de bronze en bleu pour l'Allemagne.
Martina Traidos. And the medalist of mat 2 for Israel was Yardin Derby.
Et médaille de bronze sur le tapis bleu en bleu pour l'Israël. Yardin Derby.
Those are the highlights from the bronze medal contest on the adjoining mat between Martina Traidos of Germany and Edvige Gwend of Italy. The golden score where Martina Traidos came out successful.
So that leads us to the final, the last final of day one here in Paris at the Grand Slam. And it's between Tina Tristeniak of Slovenia and Jules Franzen of the Netherlands.
The referees from Mexico.
Franzen would have fancied her chances of having a good result today, not necessarily taking it all the way to the final, but all credit to her. Really done a terrific job to make it to the final. When you think of some of the names that are in here: Tina Tristeniak, Martina Traidos, Katrin Unterwurzacher, Yardin Derby, Edvige Gwend, Anneke van Emden, Yang Junxia of China. There are a few good ones in there.
Yeah.
And yet, the unseeded and unfancied Jules Franzen has found her way into the final, where she faces the current world champion at under 63 kilos, Tina Tursteniak.
It's a little bit similar to the category under 52 kilogram with Evelyn Chop, also not seeded, and she made her way until the final. Compared a little bit.
So Jules Franzen can put up slightly stiffer opposition
Yep.
for Tursteniak than Chop was able to offer up
That's right.
to Kelmendi.
Yep. That was a bigger gap.
Franzen looking to go over on that left side. Slightly untidy effort. That had her just collapsing onto her front. Not really threatening Tursteniak with that effort. And now Tursteniak comes back right-sided. And then left. Thinking about the Ippon Seoinage. The feeling that Franzen was rolling into a shimiwaza rather than being thrown there. Anyway, he left it on the board. Yuko it is then for Tursteniak.
Yep.
Oh, that's better effort.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just stuttered a little bit and then didn't finish. Had her up, almost over, but not quite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Really sorry, but you know, Tursteniak just looked to push Franzen out there with that right arm. Just as well she didn't step out, because if she had, it would probably have been Franzen who would have been given the penalty for stepping out,
Yep.
because the referee's on the other side. He can't see that right arm just pushing out, although the contest judges should have seen it.
Yep.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, that's, you know,
Perfect.
right, exactly. You play the game, you're going to get caught. And he's given the right decision. He gave the right decision. That was Tursteniak pushing her out, and now his colleagues have told him it's the wrong way. We saw it the first time. She didn't get it. We gave it the second time. He's how many meters is he from them? He's 2 or 3 meters away from them at the most. He can see what's going on. He's given the right decision. I told him no. Terstagnac as busy as ever, making things really difficult for Franson here. Time just ticking away. Tried the Sutemi-waza at the end, fell flat.
Yeah.
And it's Terstagnac who
Okay.
takes the contest. She was the one who scored in any event. Okay, Tina Terstagnac continues her unbeaten run,
Yeah.
following up her win at the World Championships in Astana with a gold medal here at the Paris Grand Slam. Top draw, back-to-back wins for Tina Terstagnac. Well, it was an excellent job.
Médaille d'or en blanc pour la Slovénie,
Tina Terstagnac.
Let's have a look at some of the highlights.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for men under 73 kilo.
cérémonie de remise de récompense catégorie masculine.
Right, we've got the awarding ceremony for the men in the under 73 kilo coming up next.
President of the Judo Federation of Azerbaijan and President of
The
Soccer.
fighters
Les médailles
are
sont
all
remises par le
lined up at the far end of the competition. All here is Anik Berm again.
et président
Yes.
de Soccer.
Mr. Rovnak
So.
Abdullayev. Bronze medalist
Two bronze
from
medalists.
Israel, Sagi Muki. And
Sagi
for
Mugi of
Germany,
Israel and Igor Vanke of
Vanke.
Germany.
Silver medalist from Azerbaijan, Rustam Orujo.
So silver goes to Rustam Rushev of Azerbaijan.
And gold medalist for Japan, Akimoto Hiroyuki. The prize money presented by the Vice President of the Judo Federation of Azerbaijan.
Les prix sont remis par le vice-président de la Fédération d'Azerbaïdjan de Judo.
Mr. Hamza Karimov.
And Akimoto Ryoyuki of Japan. On the top of the podium.
The flowers presented by the Vice President of the Judo Federation of Azerbaijan and Olympic champion.
Les fleurs sont remises par le vice-président de la Fédération d'Azerbaïdjan de Judo et champion olympique,
Mr. Elnur Mamadli. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the national anthem of Japan.
Now the national anthem of Japan.
Thank you very much. Group picture with our VIP judo.
Akimoto took the gold medal in the under 73 kilo category. Orozhov the silver. And there were bronze medals for Vantka and Muki. That was the lineup. We've got another awarding ceremony to bring you. It's in the under 63 kilo category. And whilst we wait for that, while we see the highlights and then that, Annette Berman and I will just have basically a recap on the action that we've seen today. Once we tidy up the papers, I always leave them in a bit of a mess. Let's start with the under 48 kilo category. Punkbat Urensetsi, convincing, got to be number one seed,
yes.
Came in, did the business, you know.
Absolutely.
Looked good doing it. Charlene Van Snick, nice effort from her as well.
Absolutely. Not a surprise because you know that she's strong. But still, as you said, the first Grand Slam medal, so...
First Grand Slam final, yeah.
Final, yeah.
Under 52 kilo category, Marlinda Kilmendi, player of the day.
Yes.
For me,
Yes.
player of the day.
Not only that she won,
Yeah.
I mean, the history before that she had some injuries and she had a long break, and this is not easy to come back. I mean, especially at a Grand Slam, and also the way she did it, she convinced me today.
I mean, that was a sort of kind of internal thing. I mean, really, Takato Naohisa, he was so, streets ahead of anybody, anybody else. And then in the under 57 kilo category, Thelma Montero, she saved, I wouldn't say saved the best to last, I said she saved her only best fight, only good fight for the final. Hey, and that's when you need it.
Yeah.
Took the final, and it was a good final. I enjoyed watching it, even the punch up.
That's right. But you're right, completely.
And then Tina Tursteniak still looking good at 63.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
60, we just mentioned Takato Naohisa, and he was indeed convincing in winning a good field in the under 60 kilo category. He didn't come in here as the number one, he was the number 3 seed.
Yeah.
But still, took out the top two. In the under 66 kilo category, Davide Temurkale, still looking nice and strong, good quality judo.
Against Santoraya, a great final.
Yeah, super, wasn't it? They really, really went for it.
Yeah, absolutely a Grand Slam final concerning the level.
And then the under 73 kilo category, another quality performance from Akimoto. We've just seen that.
Absolutely.
Right, we've got the awarding ceremony in the under 63 kilo category. Here is Annette Böhm with...
Yes, so the two bronze medalists, Tina Treidos of Germany and Yarden Jerby of Israel.
Got some bruises, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Tina Treidos in the wars.
Silver goes to Jules Franzen of the Netherlands.
Good performance from her.
Yeah.
Just what she needed. Got some points.
And gold goes to Slovenia, to Tina Trosteniak.
Yeah, well done to her.
Presented by the IJF IT specialist.
Les prix sont remis par le spécialiste informatique de la Fédération internationale de judo.
Mr. Sasho Shindic.
Sasho Sindic is up there with the medal presentations. What a boy. Good for him. He is the IT specialist in control of the video replays.
Yeah.
That's such an important part
Absolutely.
when evaluating scoring techniques and various other things. That's nice. Sasho up there at the Paris Grand Slam. Tina Tursteniak didn't use that Cernagi-Koji combination that she's famous for.
Yeah.
Right, now the national anthem of Slovenia.
Thank you very much.
Tina Tursteniak was the gold medalist. The silver went to Jules France, and then there were bronze medals for Yardin Jerby and Martina Taidos. That was the lineup in the under 63 kilo category. We're going to be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock. But before we go, just give you a quick rundown on the medal table. Mongolia are top the table with 2 gold medals and 1 silver. The Japanese took 2 gold, and there were gold medals for Kosovo, Portugal and Slovenia. It's a very good night from me.
Yes, and no gold for France, by the way.
Oh, that's true. I didn't want to rub that in.
Sorry.
I'll leave that to Annette Böhm,
But we have
say
another
that
day.
about the French.
So we have another day, tomorrow.
It's too late now, and it's already out.
Yeah.
You've said it. No gold for the French, but there's always tomorrow. We look forward to your
Exactly.
company tomorrow. But from Annette Böhm and myself and everyone here in the broadcast studio in Paris, it's bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.